Tonight, 13 Investigates has learned of a growing problem with Marion County's bus system for disabled people. Thousands of riders with disabilities depend on Indigo's paratransit buses.
But unfortunately, extremely long wait times and ride times are plaguing that system. Our senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel shows us the problem and has gotten so bad and why it now could even get worse.
For about 4,000 disabled residents in Marion County, these paratransit buses are their link to the world, to get to work, to school, to doctor's appointments. But all of these riders tell 13 Investigates the same story. Indigo's open-door bus system is broken because they say the buses often do not run on time.
An hour late every single day.
An hour and a half.
They were about 2 hours late.
Simply getting from one side of town to the other can take 3, 4, even 6 hours.
I don't see how anybody gets anywhere they're supposed to go.
And by the time they arrive, they often have to turn right around again to go home because they missed their rehab session, missed their doctor's appointment, or missed their dialysis treatment, which eventually landed this woman in the emergency room.
For dialysis, that's my life. If I don't go, I can get sick and die.
I can't depend on open door to do anything.
I'm tired of being late, and it's their fault that I'm late, and I want to know why, and I want it fixed. Because there's no other service available for me, for anybody like me.
Would you say there's a problem here?
Well, I think that we're not meeting all the expectations, that's for sure.
Roscoe Brown is Indigo's chief operating officer, and he's heard the same ongoing complaints that these riders shared with 13 Investigates.
We obviously recognize the challenges that they're experiencing. We like to think of that as the exception versus the norm.
But Indigo's own statistics show it is not the exception. In August, for example, open-door buses gave disabled riders about 28,000 rides. Nearly 10,000 of those rides showed up at least 25 minutes after the scheduled pickup time. On some days, nearly half of all the pickups are seriously late. And then some of those same riders have to sit on the bus 2 or 3 hours just to get where they want to go.
This happens all the time, on a daily basis.
The demand that's out there is far beyond what we can currently meet with our existing resources.
Brian Llewellyn is Indigo's public affairs director. He says several factors play into the long wait times for disabled riders. First, Indigo has only 75 buses to cover nearly 400 square miles in Marion County. And under federal law, they cannot refuse a ride to any of the 4,000 disabled riders who qualify for service. An aging bus fleet made things especially rough over the summer.
What time do you have to be there on Thursday?
And high turnover among open-door reservation agents, dispatchers, and drivers also has a big impact on wait times.
Please continue to hold, and your call will be answered shortly.
This is a complex system that has lots of variables that all impact each other. And when there's one event, like a traffic jam or a breakdown or an operator that doesn't show up, it has rippling effects throughout the whole system.
Another issue, Indigo recently hired a new contractor to run the open-door bus service. And since then, on-time rates have been getting worse. Indigo admits the new 5-year, $55 million contract is off to a rocky start. Is the new contractor, are they meeting expectations of Indigo?
They could do better. We could do better. Indigo could do better. We're still going through that transition process. We still got a ways to go.
Indigo knows it has to figure things out fast. As baby boomers get older, the demand on these paratransit buses keeps going up every year.
Hour and a half late.
Riders worry what that will mean for a bus service already stretched to the limit.
The drivers are just as frustrated.
Constantly late. And it's not fair to any of us who have to ride it. Somebody has got to have the power to say, fix this, fix it now.
Indigo says by law it cannot place priority on one rider over another, so someone who needs dialysis gets no faster service than someone going to play bingo. Since we started our investigation, a lot has happened. 15 new buses are now on the road, and 15 more will be replaced next year. The new contractor just brought corporate management to Indianapolis to review bus routes and improve dispatching, and they're also adding more drivers and more training. And Indigo wants to use outside partners to help out during its busiest times. Some disabled riders are now being offered a taxi during rush hour rather than waiting hours for a paratransit bus. And in the future, they may also have an option to use Uber or Lyft. all that will hopefully mean more reasonable wait times and shorter bus rides, because I'll tell you, riders are getting frustrated.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, they're losing hours and hours of their day.
It's all-consuming, pretty much. That's all they can do is work on their transportation, get from one place to the other. It leaves them very little time for other things. And some of them said, I've got a life outside of this, and I feel trapped in my own home.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully putting a light on this will lead to some solutions. Thank you, Bob.